Let's read Psalms 137. Somebody say Psalms 137. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, somebody say, yeah. We wept when we remembered Zion. Verse 2. We hung our harps upon the willows in the midst of it. For there those who carried us captive asked of us a song. And those who plundered us requested a myth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. And verse 4 says, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a foreign land? How can we sing to God in a land of captivity? What happened to the nation of Israel? Somebody say nation of Israel. They were God's people, and their land was called Zion. So Zion represents the place where you're supposed to be. Zion represents the place where God carved out for you, where you could be blessed and enjoy your life. But it happens that at this time, they are no longer in Zion. So Zion is the place to be. Look at your neighbor and say, Zion is the place to be. It's the place that God designed for you. But once in a while, the children of Israel will be driven out of their land. At this particular time, they were carried away by a king called Nebuchadnezzar. And so when they got there, because they used to sing songs of the Lord in Zion, the people who took them captive said, come on, let's sing some praise song. And they told them to rejoice, and yet they are not where they're supposed to be. The right hand said, how on earth are we going to rejoice in a strange place? You can never be happy in the place where you're not supposed to be. Some people wonder why they are not happy. They are not in Zion. They have not come to the place which God designed for them. You have been removed by the things of this world from where you're supposed to be to another place that is not yours. And so suffering ensues. So most of us find ourselves in a strange place, in strange circumstances, in strange situations, in strange places. Unfortunately, a lot of young people rejoice in places that they are not supposed to be. Maybe when you're young, you had dreams, that was your Zion. But now you look like something else. But I want to give you another scripture. Somebody say another scripture. Psalms 126 and verses 1. It says, when the Lord brought back the captivity of Zion, we were like those who dream. Somebody say we were like those who dream. In other words, he's saying when the Lord brought back the people of Zion who had been held captive, they were like them that dream. God is able to make you feel like you're in a dream. God is able to restore people back to what he intended them to be. God is a good God. It says in verse 2, then our mouth would fill with laughter and our tongue first of all with singing. It is when God has restored you to who you're supposed to be that a song begins to come out of your mouth and you begin to sing and you begin to rejoice appropriately. I challenge you today. I want you to begin to desire Zion. Tonight, I want to see some captives return to Zion. And his name is called Jesus. That is Acts chapter 8 verse 8. It says, and there was much joy in the city after Zion has been restored. When we come to Jesus Christ, we have returned to Zion.